Hi, I'm Sherry with iDream Global. Today I'd like to talk to you about multiple dreams that you may have in one night and what you can do with that or what that may represent to you. I recently had a dream where I had 6 short dreams in one night, and I'd like to work this through with you so that you can learn from example of how to apply multiple dreams in one night. The first thing you need to think about when you have multiple dreams is there a common theme within those dreams that you can glean from and take from? And it's not about each specific dream as much as a repetitive theme that the Lord would have you glean from. But my experience was a little different. My first dream that I had to do with a calendar and a cycle within a calendar. The second dream I had represented a family who was unpacking in my room, and they were stressed out, exhausted, and I was trying to help them with their unpacking. The third piece, the third dream, had to do with a woman who was singing in a marketplace area. The fourth dream had to do with a flooring, a tile, and when we pulled back the tile, it was the glue was honeycomb, and so I was going to peel the honeycomb and chew it and get refreshed from it, and my friend was going to peel the honeycomb and use it as a wax to seal some things with, and it was actually free to us. And then the next dream I had to do with a mystical experience or a supernatural phenomenon. And then the last part of my dream had to do with a narrow place. So what I did is I began to pray about all these 6 dreams because they didn't necessarily have a common thread or theme in it. Then I knew that these 6 dreams had to do with the month of April, which was the first dream, a calendar, and the cycle within that calendar. And so I knew that God was revealing that either me, my family, or those around me, these are some cycles that we're going to see in the month of April. The first thing was we were going to need to prepare ourselves that as people began to unload or unpack their stuff, they would be disappointed, they would be discouraged, they would be tired, that the Lord was saying that we were going to be able to help people this month as they begin to unpack their luggage or their baggage to us. And so just to be prepared for worn out individuals that we were going to help. That we were going to help them also deal with their addictions and that they were going to be filled with the Spirit. Now, something I also do when I interpret dreams is I look at the names of the individuals in my dreams. I have Dorothy Astoria's name book, and it'll tell the name of the individual, where the name came from, and also a scripture that'll apply to that name. So many times when I look up names in dreams, I'm able to uncover the scripture or what it means. So that's what I did with this particular thing relating to this family, and their name meant God is my salvation, bringer of truth. So I knew that I was going to bring truth to these individuals that are going to come up in the month of April probably for some counseling. The next thing was sing in the marketplace. I looked up this particular person's name and what it meant, and their name meant truthful and truthful and holy. Given to the Lord the glory due his name. Worship the Lord in the beauty of holiness. So this represented that this month there would be some worship taking place within the marketplace of individuals who have a ministry that's maybe not in the local church, but they are out in the marketplace, and that my counsel to them would be for this month, you need to worship in the place of the market square, and that God was going to use that to bring about a blessing, and an overflow of holiness and truthfulness would come as a result of them worshiping in the marketplace. The other thing was the honeycomb. Remember, it was in the foundation. So there would be some foundational issues that are going to come up or surface in the month of April, but that I was to get from that pleasant honeycomb. Honey helps strengthen you, and it would be pleasant to the taste. And so that was going to be my piece, but with this joy of eating the honeycomb, a foundational truth would also be it would seal some things. And so I looked up wax, because the honeycomb became a type of wax for sealing, and the scripture with wax and the definition of wax revealed to me to grow or become strong or advance, like wax strong. And so I feel like this month will represent growth, advancement, and to release pleasant words. And then the mystical experience is in the midst of Passover. We are in a season right now, we're in April, and so it's the season of the Passover, which is some heavenly revelation that will come. This individual's name means, whatever you do, do it heartily as unto the Lord and not to men, for you serve the Lord. Sword, glory of God. Let all those who seek you rejoice and be glad in you, God. And let those who love your salvation say continually, let God be magnified. So I believe that this is a month of some supernatural encounters with God. And as we begin to walk in the season of Passover, that some mystical experiences will take place on our behalf, and mysteries will begin to be revealed to us in the month of April. And then the last thing, the narrow place, the Lord spoke to me this individual's name, and what was being spoken over this individual was powerful ruler, strong protector. And so during the narrow place, stay focused this month. Keep your motivations pure. You will deal with man, but be aware of the narrow places and rule in them. And so God is revealing for this month, I am to stay focused. You are to stay focused and keep your motivations pure. And in that, you will have the strength of the Lord to overcome whatever obstacle comes your way in the narrow or the tight place. So this is how God used 6 short dreams to reveal to me what the month of April would look like. Just thought I would share this with you, and hope you can apply this to your own life and see how to work maybe multiple dreams that may come to you in the night season. Thank you so much for tuning in to iDream Global. God bless you.